Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thought I'll do another update video. Not very good update, of course, but just personal and things that have been happening. So, although we aren't in a lockdown here in my part of India, which is in the city of Kochi, which is in Kerala, we do have a lot of restrictions. We have a 9 p.m. to, is it 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.? Yeah, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Curfew, and if you're traveling beyond that, you better have good reasons. And so like for example, I am going to work tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Monday, this is Sunday. I think I might only go I might only be going tomorrow for a day, and then the rest of the week and the week after I will be working from home. But yeah, it is kind of I think it's kind of necessary that I do go to the office tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I don't really want to go to the office, but things being as they are, might be necessary for me to go. After that, I hope I don't have to go to the office for a while. There are a lot of people getting infected who I know, and either they're getting infected or someone in their family is infected, so therefore they have to quarantine themselves because they are in direct contact with those people. And so that is one of the major things. We've been having some trouble with grocery delivery for the last few days, over a week, I guess. So the major one that I normally I've been using for a while is Big Basket, and they've been struggling to get the orders filled. I had 2 orders being cancelled because they're saying they don't have anybody to deliver, which is annoying like hell, especially because I had to wait for a few days, 5 days, and then they cancelled it. That was one, and then I had 2 other orders also that got cancelled. So household supplies, cooking stuff, cleaning stuff, those kind of things. I'm very thirsty tonight. And there's another one called GeoMart, which I ordered like 2 days ago. Today afternoon, I get a call from the guy just as I woke up. I am working nights, right? So just as I woke up, I saw there's a missed call from the guy. I called him back, and he said he's from the local area of GeoMart, local office of GeoMart, and he didn't explain it to me really well. He just said he's infected, and some other drivers or some other delivery folks are infected, so could I cancel the order? So I told him, is there nobody else who can deliver it? I'm really sorry that you're infected, but it's kind of like in my work, if I'm infected and I can't come to the office, something else will happen, right? So I just wanted to know, is there any way that you can, so he was very vague enough, but I could hear him coughing. I told him to take rest and that let me have a check. So what I did was, like I mentioned, it was like around 12 o'clock. I quickly got a cup of coffee, and while drinking it, I called up their customer care support, and I told them that the customer care support is not located in the state. Unfortunately, I got I don't think the agent was able to understand my request. So I basically told him, if you're not able to deliver it, just let me know so that I can cancel, or you cancel it for me, but is there any way that you can actually deliver it? And he kept telling me that as per the status, it is scheduled to be delivered tonight, so please wait till 9:30 p.m. So I told him, dude, I can't wait till 9:30 p.m. and then find out that you're not able to deliver, right? So rather than that, can you get me somebody who can let me know this? And then finally I had to ask for a supervisor because he kept telling me the same thing. I don't really blame him. Probably that's something which he doesn't have access to, or he can't really promise. I spoke to a supervisor who asked me for so I told him, I don't really know now. I'll give you time, get back to me within 4 to 5 hours so I can make some other arrangements. And he said he would. True to his word, about an hour later, he called me up and said, less than an hour actually, and they said that this is what the local guy was trying to inform me, but I think he was not able to explain it well. The area that the office in has been quarantined because there's several people in that area, including this business that has got uh, who has been positive. So the cops have cordoned that area, completely quarantined that area of you cannot do business from there. So I had to cancel, but I was able to get some through to another option of delivery. Swiggy's Genie, if you've used that, that is very that was kind of helpful. It's not as good as the other apps, but unfortunately, Swiggy and Zomato used to have proper delivery services for groceries and stuff, and they stopped it a few months ago. I don't know why. If you could bring that back, that would be a great plus. Right? Yeah. So I'm just checking out what are the the updates. Cinema theaters, shopping malls, gymnasiums, sport complexes, clubs, swimming pools, tourism parks, bars, and outlets. Well, basically, you can't buy alcohol now. They're all temporarily down. I think it's going to be like this for 2 weeks, and then maybe they'll look at it after that. Here's the funniest part: religious places, including mosques, because it's the month of Ramadan. They have to control their crowds, and you can have up to 50 people there. I mean, like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Close all the religious places, like temples, mosques, and churches. You don't really need to go. So I don't care what time of the year it is. This is a pandemic. Just stop going in. Anyway, it's not like my family and all. Nobody is actually going to any of these places. I mean, temples at least. Yeah, and funerals is 20 people. Weddings is 50. Doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, if you're going to put it 20 for funerals, I think you should put it as 20 for weddings as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of people getting married. It kind of looks like they're just having around 30 to 40 people around, just immediate family and nobody else. I was actually invited to a wedding that was supposed to happen today, and I had no plans of going. But I did wish the person. She's a ex-employee of mine, and she had called me for the invitation. And then I just found out that they've actually postponed the wedding. I decided not to have it now. They can still wait for a few weeks and do it at some other time. That makes sense. I mean, do it a little later. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the situation, in the state per se. And I meant to do this video a couple of days ago, but I don't know. I was just kind of lazy. And so, I'm going to be very careful when I go out. I want to be very, very careful even in the office. There's too many people in the office. So, you never know. Just be careful and do all the steps that they are advising you to take. On a movie and TV watching note, we're watching a few movies. Last week I have watched 4 movies. Last weekend, sorry. And this weekend I've already watched 3. I'm going to watch another movie now. I've been trying to watch the, rewatch the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. That's something fun. I've been enjoying watching them. I've at least seen each of them probably 3 or 4 times each by now. Most of them at least. Maybe like the Ant-Man and the Wasp I've only watched once. And I've never even watched the Hulk. It's the DVD is somewhere here, I guess. But I've never actually watched that movie. Not very tempted to actually watch the movie. Sorry for yawning in between. Maybe I would watch 2 movies tonight because one, I am supposed to be changing my sleep pattern for the next week or so I might do that. But I started with the Avengers for some reason. I wasn't doing anything in any order. I watched the first Avenger movie, Avengers Assemble, and then The Age of Ultron. And then when I watched Iron Man 1, I watched Iron Man 2, I watched Thor, and then I watched, last weekend I watched, Captain America, the first Avenger. And then last night I watched The Winter Soldier, which is a lot of people's favorite movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially Captain America movies, the individual movies. For me, it is a very close one to Civil War. Civil War is actually my I think it's my favorite out of all the movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes, even Endgame and Infinity War and Endgame. I think it's one of my it's probably the favorite. I really enjoy that movie. I've seen that movie quite a few times, even more than the others. So yeah, I've been trying to watch those, and I think I'm also in the mood to watch the Alien franchise again, and Star Trek and Star Wars. I don't really know if I can watch all of them, but yes, I've been trying to get my rewatches also done because yeah, I want to watch my favorite movies as much as I can. And Alien franchise and Star Trek and Star Wars. Star Wars, yeah, it's not really my favorite, but they do have some enjoyment. I've been trying to watch The Mandalorian. I only watched the first episode of season 2. Season 1 I watched last year, and I'm yet to watch The Falcon and The Winter Soldier, and I am yet to watch WandaVision, which I'll probably try to get into after. I'm going to plan to watch these 3 shows back to back if I can. Mandalorian, like I said, I watched 1 episode on Friday. I'll try to watch the rest this week and then start WandaVision, and then I'll move on to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I think to me sounds more interesting than the other 2. I did like the first episode of The Mandalorian. I think it's way more interesting. It's very Western kind of themed, of course, just like kind of reminds me of good old westerns, but it definitely seems more interesting to me than anything the Star Wars movies I've actually had till now, to be honest. I'm actually enjoying The Mandalorian a lot more than the Star Wars movies too. Yeah, so that's about it. What else? I've been continuing watching my Stargate series, Stargate SG-1 series. I'm in season 7. Oh, actually, I finished season 6. I'll be starting season 7 a little time from now. Yeah, maybe I'll watch more of Mandalorian and then WandaVision, and then in between I'll try to watch this. But I do want to watch more stuff. That's about it. Anyway, it's a long video. I was actually planning to make it like under 8 minutes, but it's already past 12. So I shall say goodnight, and I will catch you again pretty soon. So stay safe, my friends. Live long and prosper, and all that stuff. Thank you.